Hello everyone, Jerson J. Castaneda, aka Sismo, and welcome to a brand new video. So it's been a while, guys. It's been about, I want to say it's been over 10 months. April, we're almost in February. Today is January 30th of 2023. So it's been a while since I uploaded a video. Thank you for the comments on some of the other videos I made. So we're back in America. We spent almost 3 years in Mexico. Excuse me. When I went back home, because I was seeking answers for. If you're new to the video, you probably don't know this, but everything's in there. I'll make, briefly why was that made. So I went to the States when I was 14. My mom and dad didn't really get along. So anyway, I didn't really, I was, with someone, things didn't work out. So I lost everything. A lot of people talk. A lot of people say things that they're, it's not really there. So, but we're through that. So, my green card expired, and I was like, you know what? I'm fucked. Excuse my French. I'm screwed. I met someone, and at first it was going, and I say, hey, you know what? I really don't know what this is going, which direction is going, but I just have that I'm real. I'm here. So she started asking me questions. She went Dick Tracy on me, man, like a thorough freaking background check, everything. So I left the States because I've lost everything. I had a pretty shitty, mostly pretty shitty situation, experience, and I went home to find the answers. My father was still alive, so I went, and I didn't know how much of a difference it was being Mexican. I was born down there. I grew up here. I grew up in America. I grew up in California, and I grew up in Colorado. So the difference is huge, man, because not only that you find out that you go down there, it's like, hey guy, like, what do you have for me? If you don't have nothing for them, if you don't do nothing for them, then you more than likely will not be welcome. And that is the saddest thing about it, man, because when I went to go see my aunt, she was like, hey, you're fat. And I was like, I didn't laugh, but I was like, I thought it was funny though. I was like, wow, like, it's been 25 years since last time I saw you, and this is all you have to say to me? Wow. Okay. I left. Came back several days later for my stuff. I spent some time with my father. I realized that, I was like, man, you know what? I'm here. Fuck it. I wanted to do a good deed, take care of him. He was already over 70 and stuff. But people just kind of look at you, man. Just the difference of like, it's vast. So you go down there, you're from there, you've been away for over 25 years or so. You come there, and they look at you like you're different. I mean, I lost my accent long ago, but my Spanish is pretty fluent. It's fluent. I can read and write, speak it. It may not have the regional accent, but I assure you it is. And I only say that because that's what I told them. I explained to them some of it, but they didn't really care, man. So what I'm trying to get at is not only going over there, the green card expiring, meeting someone, and coming back. So it's quite a very colossal, paramount stepped in my life because I thought that I was screwed. And reading something that I didn't know, but I sure as hell didn't know that. My girlfriend, got all that info for me and made it happen. So very thankful for that. Very thankful to finding the answers I was seeking. Its totality and process of reality and what it is. Yes, overwhelming, devastating, absolutely. But you know what? It made me more humble than before. I mean, I was humble. Now I'm more humble. Um, so here's the thing about it: is like, out of all the states I've been, well, I've been to quite a few, but I only lived in Colorado, California, now Texas, and I'm in Texas. People are racist. People look at you differently, and the difference is, man, you know, this is what the difference is. You were born here. I was not. So going back home, staying there, and then going to Juarez, I worked there. I lived there for 2.5 years. 2.5 years of working, and I mean, slavery still exists, man. I was a security guard down there. And believe me, I worked 12 hours, 6 days out of the week for the amount of $110. So I had to survive on that. So I was teaching ESL classes, teaching basic, chess. I got around, I survived, I thrived. Believe me, I did not like it. And coming down here again to America, experiencing everything now, what I have, totally grateful for. And I see people look at me like what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I believe that either, like me, I was stuck in two worlds. You're like, should I go back? And, when I went back, like, people didn't accept me because I'm different. And not that I care, though. Honestly, I didn't give two fucks about it. It just made me wonder. It's like, you know what? I was very misanthropic. That's the word. And I worked. I found out this information. I met this person, a beautiful woman in my life that helped me. I want to say, as a metaphor, she kind of pulled me from my grave because I thought that I was dead. You know what I mean? And I mean, like, no ambition, no nothing. I was down there working. I was working 7 days out of the week, 12 hours a day. Yes, my job was quite easy, not physically, but mentally. People are different. They treated me pretty bad. I come back here to Texas, Paso. I find out that this state is really racist. People are racist here. People deny their heritage, man. Like, oh yeah, fucking Mexicans and blah, blah, blah. But I assure you, if you put any of these motherfucking pricks, they have the habit of being a polemicist. They speak so freely, with so much hate. But I would like to see someone go down there and survive for a month. You won't make it. And if you do, you'll come back humble. You'll come back, more positive, more than anything. That was my experience, man. And that's, the battle between, Mexican Americans and Mexicans is like, it's got to stop, man. I can't stop it myself. I just look at people how they have the inevitable habit, like I said, polemicists. Strong opinions and something that they don't really know about. Like, why don't you go down there? But, yes, what pisses me off is the fact that, like, oh yeah, let's make menudo, let's make fucking this and that and blah, blah, blah. You don't deny that fact, right? our, foods and all that shit. Like, yeah, and even drink beer and shit. And Spanglish. Like, you know what I'm like? You can't even fucking write, but yet you complain. And that what really pisses me off about Mexican Americans. I don't have nothing against them. It's just that you gotta go down there, man, and see for yourself. And I know that I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but it's not me personally. I don't have nothing against them. It's what I experience here in Texas so far. I've been here I'm going on 2 months. And believe me, man, like, this shit is weird. Like, people are different. People have different opinions, but if you don't read something, and I mean that as a metaphor, you cannot fathom what seems to you quite unfathomable. You just speak because you have a mouth. But it is what it is. I can't change it, but all I can say is that I'm very thankful and grateful. Enjoy your life, man. Whatever it is, whatever you're going through, it's different. And we just complain because we want to complain about. But you don't know how good you have it. And this is not directed to anyone. This is just in general, just generally speaking. Fuck it, man. Live your life. But Texas is different. That's for sure. Have a good night.